They know that I'm on a magic mountain. So many calls, man, I stopped counting.
Check out the Patreon for exclusive content only you can see, my boy. Check it out. Link below. All right, if you notice, specifically in the crossover scene, right, we have a lot of MMA fighters cross over to boxing. You know what I'm saying? And the first excuse they always have, whether it's before the fight or after the fight, I've noticed this every time. And even people in the comments say this. Well, if it was a street fight, we know who would win. We know what would happen in the street. This is boxing. It's not a real fight anyway. They're just doing it for the money. We know what would happen if they caught him in the alley or something. Listen, we do. We know what would happen, right? We know what would happen if Ben Askren caught Jake Paul lacking in the streets, all right? We know what would happen if Tyron Woodley caught Jake Paul lacking in the streets. We know what would happen if Anderson Silva caught Jake Paul lacking in the streets. We know what would happen if Dylan Dennis caught Logan Paul lacking in the streets. Do I need to name more? Do I need to keep going? We know what would happen if Nate Diaz caught Jake Paul lacking in the streets. We understand. We do. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It never has mattered. It's boxing. They signed up for boxing. They know what they got into. So if they want to use that excuse before the fight, again, it just looks bad on them. It looks as if they're not taking it serious, and they're just, they are doing it for money, and they know what would happen if we caught them in the streets, whatever. We get it. And if they use it after the fight, then it looks bad on them because they're just sore losers and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But they signed the contract to box. There is no, if I see you in the streets, it's on, buddy. I'll mess you up in the streets. Okay. You get knocked out in the boxing ring. It doesn't matter, you know? And it's not even just MMA fighters that make this excuse. It's their fans that make this same excuse in the comments. Oh, they're boxing, but we know what happens if it was a real fight. If they go in the octagon, I'll give you another example, right? My cat just got in my way. Man, you want to see my cat? I ain't sure. Look at old boy. Hey, say hello to the camera, son. I love my cat. But anyway, this is a perfect example. 2017, Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. Everyone knew it was a boxing match. Everyone knew Conor McGregor signed up to box. It is what it is. But people to this day will tell you, yeah, but Floyd Mayweather, he won't get in the octagon with Conor McGregor. They won't do it in the UFC. Homeboy, what? Huh? Are you just saying that because you're mad Conor lost? And I'm a Conor McGregor fan, so this is not a dig. I'm just saying this excuse is old and stupid. I'm a Conor McGregor fan too, but that's not a good excuse. Of course, Floyd Mayweather's not going to get in the octagon. That's not what they signed up to do. Conor McGregor wanted to box, so he got his wish. Floyd Mayweather's not hitting up Conor McGregor. Let's take it to the octagon. Huh? No. And it shouldn't be like that, right? Because, you are technically right. If it was a street fight or if it was an MMA match, these boxers wouldn't stand a chance. They wouldn't. All right? And that's exactly why it won't happen. Floyd Mayweather's not getting in the octagon. Jake Paul, as much as he claims he wants to get, he hasn't done it yet. Still to be seen, I guess, but hasn't done it yet. Logan Paul hasn't done it yet. Who else? Any other boxers claiming they want to get in the octagon or, I can tell you now, none of these influencer boxers are really going to get in that octagon. KSI, no. Salt Poppy, no. Slim, no. So for everyone using that excuse or that statement, just stop, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything in an argument. If I'm sitting here asking you or debating you why Floyd Mayweather is better than Conor McGregor at boxing, don't tell me because Floyd Mayweather will never step in an octagon and face Conor McGregor in his life. He doesn't have to, man. Like, what are you talking about? How dumb are you? Stop using this excuse. Stop it.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.